Hi everyone, so we are back with a woman to woman video today, and it's going to be a slightly controversial topic, and I want to say that before I get into it because I want to make it very clear to everybody that there is no offence meant in anything I say. Nothing I say is coming from a malicious place, and if you find anything offensive then just be aware that I didn't mean it like that. And if I say something about myself, that doesn't mean that it's projecting it onto you and that is what you are or that's what other people think of you. I'm just talking about me personally. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this video. I was speaking about it to a friend of mine a couple of days ago, and she said, oh, I don't know, it's a very controversial topic and it might upset people. And I thought about it a lot, and then I thought that I still wanted to talk about it because I still think that it's a very interesting topic, and you know that I do struggle with these kinds of videos. I keep looking in the viewfinder because the light today, we're having, it's like the aftermath of that weird storm. What was it called? Storm Ophelia or whatever it is, and it's so dark that I just can't even... Now I also need to sneeze. We're getting off to a great start. Yeah, the light's just really weird, and I'm like, do I look like I'm grey? Just a little bit strange. So yeah, basically I wanted to talk about body positivity and accepting your body and all of that kind of thing, because I feel like it's something that it has such a positive message for all of us to be more accepting of our flaws and to just embrace what we have. But if you're in a situation like me personally, that might be something that you really struggle with, because I don't know if you saw it, I don't know if I spoke about it on here actually, but if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen a couple of weeks ago, I've basically had this like weird stalker guy who always comments on my videos. It's been going on for years, and he writes weird comments and he's just a bit strange. But he sent me a private email, funnily saying that he was doing it to be discreet, but it's actually because I've blocked him from every other platform so he can't contact me, but whatever. I've got something really bugging me in my tooth. Yeah, basically talking about, he emailed me saying that I'd gotten really fat. He had screenshotted a picture of me like in the mirror from a vlog video, and basically said that I needed to lose weight before I got diabetes, and that he hopes I wouldn't start to support this movement, he called it a movement, of plus size women who basically are just sick women who have diabetes and blah blah blah. And it really made me think about the fact that, especially on Instagram, it's a very kind of body positive environment in my opinion. There are so many great kind of YouTubers and influencers and that kind of thing who are doing such a great job at being really real and really honest and just accepting themselves as they are, not trying to lose weight and just being who they are. Like a great example for that is Grace Francesca. She posts things and I'm in absolute awe of the confidence that she has in her skin, because she's so gorgeous, and I look at her and I'm like, she is absolutely beautiful, and she just radiates this kind of confidence. And I know it's taken her a long time to get there, and she's spoken about that on her channel and kind of in various places like that before, but it's something that I struggle with tremendously, and I always have. And I know that that means that for me it's not necessarily a weight related issue, because even when I was the skinniest I could possibly be, I still had this kind of thing, which basically means that it's me, and it's, you know, in my head I have these issues. I'm aware of this. It's something that, you know, I've had my whole life pretty much, and I don't think I'm ever going to be free of. But I feel like a hypocrite, because I feel like I watch all of these women and I follow all of these accounts, and I think what they're doing is so amazing and inspiring, and we'll get to the kind of health bit soon. So inspiring to just sort of think like, you know, just ignore what everyone else is saying. This is how I am. I'm going to make the best of what I've got, and it's good. Because I feel like that to an extent, and when I say to an extent, it's as in, you know, I still do my hair, I still put makeup on, I still care about how I look. But for me personally, I feel like at this weight, I can't be pretty. And it's so personal. It's just me, because like I said, everybody else I look at and I think they look amazing. You know, you look at women like Ashley Graham, for example, and I'm like, she is so beautiful and her body is amazing. But me personally, I feel like, yeah, I look like this now, but I won't look like this soon. I'm actually doing quite a kind of restricted diet at the moment, and it is actually going quite well, and I have lost a little bit of weight. I'm not sure how obvious it is. It's not that obvious, because I need to lose quite a lot more, and I'm also wearing a very baggy sweatshirt today, so you probably can't really tell. But that's not like cute for everyone to tell me how skinny I look. No, it's not. I'm not talking about that. Also, my hair is annoying me today. Can you tell? Because I can't stop touching it. It's like all fluffy and weird. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I can't be pretty being overweight. Other people can, and they can embrace it, and it looks amazing on them. But on me personally, I'm not pretty like this. I've just realised this, and it's really, really sad actually. I'm only pretty if I'm skinnier, in my eyes. That's really, really, really sad, isn't it? That I feel like that much of my self-worth is on that. That's really, really sad, and I need therapy, clearly. But it's something that, like I said, I am feeling quite motivated at the moment, and I'm working on it, and I kind of feel like I know that I need to get to a place where I'm just comfortable in my body. And you know, if I can get back down to like a size 10 to 12, I think I'll be good. And I've started working out again and things like that as well, so it's progression in the right direction. Because for me, I'm very, very short as well. I'm only 5'1.5", so I look absolutely humongous. And as much as on camera, kind of sometimes you can tell and sometimes you can't. In real life, you know, you can tell. And we went to a family wedding recently, and my sisters are all very, very slim. They're all kind of, they're all blessed with kind of my mum's metabolism, whereas me and my brother are blessed with my dad's metabolism, which is you basically look at a cake and you gain a stone kind of metabolism, and we have to work very, very, very hard. My brother sort of like trains like crazy and stuff to stay slim, and it's something that you can't explain to somebody who doesn't struggle with these things. But when you have to work really, really hard at something, it is like a lifelong commitment, and it is very difficult. And you might be watching this and thinking, well, okay then, realise you're not meant to be skinny, accept that, and just be healthy. And you would be right. You would totally be right. But like I explained, I'm very short, and I just feel like I can't be the best version of me until I lose weight. And I know that will upset a lot of people, and that they will just think that I'm wrong, and that I shouldn't feel like that and everything like that. But at the same time, I sort of think, but being the size that I am doesn't make me happy, and it's probably not super healthy for me. And I know that there are tons of people who are very, very skinny who are not healthy, and tons of people who are larger who are healthy. And it's such a, you can't judge health by kind of size to an extent. I completely understand that. But it affects so many different things for me. So for example, all enjoyment out of clothes has completely gone for me, because I look at people on Instagram, and you know, like sort of people who are part of the plus size community, and they'll wear whatever they want and they look so amazing. Again, to bring up Grace from Grace Francesca, like the outfits she wears, and she'll wear crop tops and things, and she just looks so great. But on me, everything I wear now is, I think about it in the purpose of how can I cover things up. So I'm wearing a really baggy sweatshirt that's long, that covers up my stomach, covers up my thighs. It's how can I cover up everything that I don't like. And it is everything. It's not, oh, let me like showcase this off, because I don't like any of it. All of it. I just think just doesn't look nice in anything, and I just want to hide it until I feel like I do look nice. And I can't be alone in feeling like this, but I almost feel like now, because the body positivity kind of thing has exploded so much all over social, and it's such a positive thing, that it's almost not allowed to say that you feel unhappy being a certain size, and that you think you would be happier if you were a smaller size. And I know that sounds like a contradiction, because I said I struggled with it as well before, but at least I still felt like me. I don't feel like me now. I feel like I'm a different person who just isn't, you know, it affects so many different things as well, you know. It's like sort of, I realise that I've gotten to a point now where I've become invisible to men, and that sounds like a really stupid thing, because I've got a boyfriend and I'm not trying to, like, you know, pull anyone, but male attention just kind of stopped. And I work in a pretty male environment, and there are girls who work with me who are, you know, really slim or whatever, and they just get tons of male attention. And I sort of think, when I was slim, I got male attention too. And I'm not saying it from a perspective of, oh, because I was so gorgeous or anything like that, because it's not. You know, like, we all have flaws and hang-ups about lots of different things. But I don't feel like I've communicated in this video to the best of my ability what I'm trying to say, but it's because I don't quite know how to voice it. And I want for us to all talk about it, because I think it's something very important, because I think it is really important to embrace yourself how you are right now. Even if you want to get further down the line to somewhere else, it's important to love where you are right now as well. But I'm struggling with that, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to have self-care while trying to diet to be something else, because if anything, sometimes I feel like the hate of how you look motivates you to change. Does that make sense, or do I sound like I'm an absolute lunatic? So yeah, I think those are all the points I wanted to get across. Like I said, I apologise profusely if I have offended anybody or caused anybody any upset. Like, know that that wasn't what I intended. I just wanted to talk about it because it's not something that we discuss very often, and that's sort of become a bit of a taboo now, because it's like you have to accept how you are. It's not okay to sort of ever feel self-conscious or like you need to change, but I feel like I do need to change, because I want to be healthier and I want to look good in clothes again, like for myself, just for myself, not for anybody else. I want to be able to feel like I'm not invisible anymore. And I know that so much of that is to do with confidence, and I know that, like, you know, like I said, maybe the sort of male attention thing, maybe that is just to do with confidence, because I'm not confident anymore, and that's not attractive. Not that I was crazy confident before anyway, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm really nervous about putting this video out there, actually. I'm kind of a bit, I don't know, but yeah, I will, I'm looking forward to reading your comments and seeing how you guys feel about this, and I will see you in my next video as well then. Bye!